What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. So I decided we're going to try to do something new today. So if you guys have ever watched a guy named MMG, he's a Madden YouTuber. He does something a little bit different than 2K, obviously, but he does something called Wheel of Mutt. And this kind of inspired me to do something like that in my league, to where there's a challenge wheel, and if I don't complete the challenge, there's a punishment if I don't do it. So basically, we're going to just keep trying to do this until we can basically win a championship. So this could be a multiple part series for the Charlotte Hornets, or it could be just a one episode thing. I kind of want to make each episode just 2 seasons though. I don't want to go over than that. I have a few challenges here, but not enough. Basically the challenges can only be during the season, because if they're in the off season, it kind of makes it complicated. So I have a few challenges, and today we're going to start with the Charlotte Hornets. Make sure you leave a like if you guys do enjoy this idea. That'd be greatly appreciated. I'm not going to keep doing it if you guys don't like it, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. So basically, if we don't complete the challenge in the first season, we only have the first season to do it, then we are going to get a punishment. So yeah, and then we'll spin on the punishment wheel. So basically on the challenge wheel, I have like literally, let's see how many I have. I have 1 2 3 4 5. So I have 5 challenges for now. I need more. So if you guys have more, let me know. Basically, and as you know, in one season, what are some challenges I could do? This is what I got. I have the no trade finder, accept the first 3 CPU trades offered, acquire 90 plus overall, Siri chooses your next 3 trades, and 4.5 star proficiency, if I could speak. So those are the challenges. Now on the punishment wheel, if I can get to that, we have trade your best player, but Siri chooses, trades 2 starters down by 5 overall. Basically, I have to trade 2 of my starters, decrease them by 5 overall in a trade for an overpaid player. I mean, I think we all know what overpaid players are, guys like Nicholas Batum, all that. Release your starting point guard. So yeah, that could be very hard. Trade your draft pick down by 20 picks. Release your starting shooting guard. Offer your worst player in free agency $20 million. Release your starting center and let your best player in free agency walk. So yeah, that's what I'm working with today. So if you guys like this idea, let me know. But we're doing the Charlotte Hornets today. Obviously, this isn't going to go as planned, but we have to see what our challenge will be. So let's go ahead and ask Siri. Challenge wheel.
Accept the first 3 CPU trades offered.
So our challenge today is to accept the 3 CPU trades that are offered. So we're just going to go ahead and simp the midst of the season, and we're going to see how this goes. By the way, this is going to go super slow because 2K20 My League Simulation has just been super slow, and man, it has sucked. So if we basically we are offered Myers Leonard and Dion Waiters, we basically have to accept it. So yeah, we're gonna accept the offer and move on. And basically that is not what I meant when I said that a punishment wheel. Instead of saying that we didn't complete the challenge, if we don't win a championship, that's when we get the punishment, basically. So we're always going to have the CPU adjust rotation. So I'm probably going to get a punishment in this first episode, because it's going to be impossible to obviously win a championship with this team. But we have to accept the first 3 CPU trades offered, and then we'll go from there. So I'm not getting any other trades, but we're 3-3 up to this point. I have no idea why, but for some reason going well. Now we're getting offered Gorgie Dang and a 2nd round pick for Cody Zeller. Okay, we're going to go ahead and accept this trade as well, and we'll keep simulating. So that's 2 trade offers we have gotten. So basically, we've accepted 3 first trades so far, and then we gotta somehow have to win a championship in the offseason, or in this season. If we don't even make the playoffs, I'm trying to decide when I get a punishment. Should it be when I don't win a championship, when I don't make the playoffs, or should it be like if I don't complete the challenge? Like maybe all 3 of them, maybe not making the playoffs and not completing the challenge could be something, because obviously this one's easy to do. We can get Thaddeus Young, and okay, so this one's not terrible. We're gonna go ahead and accept this one, and our team's probably a lot different now, but I'm gonna go ahead, and now what we're gonna do is, now that we have accepted the first 3 CPU trades that were offered, we're 5-10 right now. Let me just look at what it's looking like. So we have Devontae Graham as a starting point guard, Dion Waiters, Batum, Thaddeus Young, Will Hurd, and Gomez, Marvin Williams. So yeah, I'm still trying to work on how I want to do this series the best. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to obviously make some trades now, because we're going to have to try to make the playoffs in this first season, and we're 5-10. So it's not good. Thaddeus Young is not a bad starting power forward, so I think I'll keep him. But Batum, you're going to have to go. We're going to go ahead and try to trade you somewhere else. So we're going to try to win a Paul Millsap, who is 30 years old. And that actually might be the best trade I've gotten so far, because he's going to be an expiring deal. Could get Marcus Gasol as well. This series isn't about being realistic as well, so don't worry about that part. We can get Gasol or Paul Millsap. I think I'll get Gasol just because Gasol, we do need a starting center, and we have Thaddeus Young in the power forward. So Gasol is going to be our starting center. Let's go to Marvin Williams and second round. Let's try this. So whatever ideas you guys have for this series, I'm all open to it. If you guys don't even want to see it anymore, that's fine. I'm just trying to do something different on 2K20, something that may not have been done before, and I thought this could be. So Dennis Schroeder wouldn't be a bad pickup, so I'm going to get Dennis Schroeder. I think he could help us make the playoffs as well, although I did have to trade a first-round pick, unfortunately. We're going to go Myers Leonard and Dion Waiters and another second. We do have our 2020 pick, which is what I really want. Jay Crowder, Dedmon, Barton, Steven Adams. We didn't get what's his name earlier. We can get Mason Plumlee and Will Barton, which actually might be the best case scenario. I'm gonna try not to trade a first round pick though. They want a first round pick. They were to give me Wancho, but I don't want Wancho if I'm honest with you. Let's see if they'll do it for. Okay, they want 4 seconds. Whatever, we'll do it. So now we just got Will Barton and Mason Plumlee. That's gonna give us a little bit more of a better. So let's see what that's looking like now that we got that all squared away. So we got Dennis Schroeder, Blake Monk, Will Barton, Thaddeus Young, and Marc Gasol. So the starting 5 is already looking a hell of a lot better. Now it's the bench that we probably need to figure out a little bit. So we have way too many backup centers. And we have a backup small forward, Miles Bridges. So I think I'll keep Miles Bridges. The Gorgie Dang, we can maybe move Gorgie Dang to the 4, honestly. And I think he goes up. He goes up to a 79. Wow. Okay, so we're going to move him to the 4. And Gorgie Dang's actually going to start. Whatever. Thaddeus Young off the bench. Then we need to trade either Plumlee or Willie Hernan-Gomez. Hernan-Gomez, I think, expires in the offseason, so we can attach him with Bismack Biyombo and see what that could give me. So we're going to go Hernan-Gomez and Biyombo and try to get a starting point guard, I think. That's what my goal is. Isaiah Thomas wouldn't be terrible. Jeremy Grant. Let's see what else we can get. Isaiah Thomas is looking like the best offer so far. I guess we'll get Isaiah Thomas off our bench. So, yeah, this probably isn't going to be a team that makes the playoffs. Probably not, but we have Isaiah Thomas, Malik Monk, Will Barton, Gorgie Dang, Gasol. So, I mean, the team is a little bit different. I kind of like it in a way. It's a 2.5 star rating, like anywhere. So we're going to go to a triangle offense, which that hasn't been done in a while. Actually, we'll go to 7 seconds. So we're going to go to a triangle offense, or 7 seconds, I should say. And this is going to be the team we roll with for the rest of the season. So let me know what you guys are thinking of this idea so far. Like I said, if you guys don't like it, I won't do it again. But let me know what you guys are thinking. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate the end of the season. Let's see if we can finish out and make the playoffs. But if not, we'll go ahead and spin the punishment wheel and see what we have to do in the offseason. We weren't even close to making the playoffs, so it's time to spin the punishment wheel, or ask Siri. There's a wheel that I have on here. As soon as I get a way of showing it on the screen, I will do that, trust me. But for now, we're just doing the Siri thing because I want to see if you guys will even like this series. So let's go ahead and find out what our punishment will be. Punishment wheel.
I didn't catch.
Punishment wheel.
Release your starting point guard.
So we get to release our starting point guard. So that's not going to be too bad because obviously this team isn't to where I want it to be yet. So let's go ahead and go into the draft lottery and see what pick we're going to land first. We land a top 3 pick, which is awesome because we definitely need that. I'm going to go ahead and fire like everyone basically because we're going to try to start winning a championship with this Charlotte Hornets team. I'm going to fire like everything. So let's get a good trainer. That's a good thing. And let's get Greg Popovich. Of course we want Greg Popovich. And then let's, no, Greg Popovich didn't come here. All right, let's get Jacob Underwood instead, I guess. And then assistant, let's get Trent Peterson. Sign him. Good head scout to Walter Forrest. Sign him. And then we'll go to Nathan Masters on assistant GM. And we'll get Logan Smith as our CFO. So that's good. Now, let's go to the draft. We have the 3rd pick overall. So, I mean, we should be able to get something. Obviously, we're going to have to release Dennis Schroeder, who was our starting point guard for the season. Here were the stats, by the way, if you guys are curious, although this team really didn't matter. Actually, Isaiah Thomas was our starting point guard. I forgot about that, and he averaged 20 points. He is getting, he's going to be in free agency anyway, so I can't bring him back, basically, because I was going to have to release him. So, for the NBA draft, we're going to go ahead and jump in at number 3 and see what we get. So, let me know what you guys are thinking of this year so far. How can I improve it? How can I make it better? We get RJ Hampton or James Wiseman. What do I want? Do I want a center or do I want RJ Hampton? We're going to get James Wiseman. I don't think I get James Wiseman enough. So we're going to get James Wiseman at this 3rd spot overall, 81 overall. Very cool stuff there. Rookie signing, sign him here. So now we have James Wiseman and we can bring all of these guys back. Qualifying offers. I don't think I'll bring either of you guys back up, if I'm honest with you. And then we should have like a lot of money in free agency. So we have negative $51 million. We're going to renounce Marc Gasol, this guy, this guy, this guy, and obviously we can't bring back Isaiah Thomas no matter what. Now I will be trading probably Gorgie Dang because I definitely don't need Gorgie Dang here. Although he is an 80 overall, I'm going to trade him for something else. We could get Tobias Harris. We also have to trade Thaddeus Young. So basically, we turn Thaddeus Young and Gorgie Dang into Tobias Harris, which isn't bad because we're basically going to have the same salary anyway if we were able to do that. I think that might even save us some money. 17, actually. No, that's Tobias Harris is a little bit more, but you know what? I think that's a good trade. We get rid of some money and we also absorb a good player. So $24 million for Tobias Harris, which is somewhat, or 34, I should say. It kind of sucks in a way, but that's all right. So we have Dennis Schroeder still as our backup point guard, which I'm cool with. Malik Monk, I'd rather have as my backup shooting guard. We have Will Barton as a starting small forward right now. Tobias Harris is starting power forward, and we just got James Wiseman. So basically, after releasing our starting point guard, which would have been Isaiah Thomas, we probably need a better point guard. So let's see what that could be. And we really don't even have a good point guard. Actually, Lowry is probably our best case scenario. So I guess I'll probably just sign Kyle Lowry because I don't really see anyone else out here. So I'm going to offer Kyle Lowry. Why is it not letting me offer him more than, I should definitely be able to offer him more, right? Negative $24 million. Why can't I not offer him? I'm going to offer him probably a 2-year deal. And we're going to do that. So Lowry, hopefully we can get him. He is interested in coming here. Awesome. So we're going to get Kyle Lowry, I think. We're going to go ahead and sign him because I don't think we're going to be able to do much of anything else. So Kyle Lowry is going to come here. I don't know if this is a championship team just yet, but, it's probably somewhat closer than what it was before. What else do we need? We need Kyle Lowry, Dennis Schroeder. So that's going to be a nice point guard duo. 1, 2, 3. We could move Schroeder to shooting guard as well if we wanted to. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So basically, we probably need either, we definitely still need a starting shooting guard. Wesley Matthews, or let's see what shooting guards are still available. Could have gotten Buddy Hield, but I didn't really think about it at the moment. DeJounte Murray. Let's see what the shooting guards are still left. We have Wesley Matthews, Avery Bradley, Rodney Hood. So I guess Rodney Hood probably wouldn't be terrible. So we're going to get Rodney Hood, I think, to either be the backup or he's going to come in and start. It doesn't matter to me. So let's get Rodney Hood over here. That'll be good. Or we could move Will Barton back to the shooting guard and move Rodney Hood to small forward because I know Rodney Hood goes up to an 80 at small forward. So yeah, that's going to be what we got. So that's going to be pretty cool. And then Kyle Lowry goes down in overall. That's okay. But let's go ahead and see what our challenge will be for this second season. Challenge wheel.
Siri chooses your next 3 trades.
So the next 3 trades I want to do. So I'm going to have to make 3 more trades. And Siri's going to have to choose what trades I want to do. So I'm going to do this in the off season. I don't know what I want to do just yet. But I think what I want to do is probably trade some of the players. I don't even know who I want to trade. Probably the young players, I guess. And see if Siri can choose me some good trades. Because the trade finder has kind of been broken on this game. If we're completely honest with ourselves. Because it really has been really good. Because the trade finder, you can offer some of the worst players. And you'll still get Devin Booker offered to you. Which is awesome. It looks like Jack Move might have made some updates on his 2021 roster. So I'll finally download it. Because I've been trying to avoid that one for the longest. But let's go ahead and let Siri choose our next 3 trades. So let's go. Let's see, who do I want to trade? Let's trade Malik Monk, I think, and probably Blankney as well. Let's see what this could get me. 10 offers. Choose a number between 1 and 10.
I didn't get that.
Choose a number between 1 and 10.
It's 9.
It's 9. Okay, let's see what 9 is. We get Mikal Bridges. That's not bad. Who's going to basically replace Malik Monk. That's a good trade. So I'm got, Siri, you got my back this first trade. So let's go to, what else can we get? Javon Carter. Actually, let's not do that. That's a little too cheap. Let's go Will Barton. Let's try Will Barton and maybe Javon Carter, I guess. Because I could move Miles Bridges to starting small forward if need be. But, all right, so we got 20 offers. Let's see what we get. Choose a number between 1 and 20.
It's 11.
Okay, number 11. Let's see what's out there real quick. 14, 13, 12, 11. So we get DeLon Wright, who is going to be a backup point guard, one of the last things we kind of need right now. But you know what? We'll get DeLon Wright. That's fine. So DeLon Wright's not going to be terrible. And we also get Maxi Kleba, who we can move to power forward if we need be. So, all right. Who else do I want? Do I want to trade Kyle Lowry? Do I want to try Kyle Lowry? Just because he might be able to get me an upgrade. Or do I want to do that? It doesn't look like any of the offers are that great. D'Lo. If I could get 21, obviously this would be the best case scenario. But I'm not gonna promise I'm not gonna, you know, put my life on the line for Siri to pick number 21. I just can't do it. And it's funny because I'm gonna do some other trade and then she's gonna pick 21. We have the Bridges brothers together. No, I'm just kidding. They're not brothers, but still. Let's go. Who else? PJ Washington maybe, and let's go. Maybe let's go Tobias Harris. Let's just see. Okay, 6 offers. No, actually I don't like that. Let's not trade Tobias Harris. Let's trade. Let's trade Miles Bridges instead. No offers were found, so maybe just PJ Washington alone and Devontae Graham, I guess. And let's see what this could give me. So 12 offers. Not so. This first offer is not bad. Pick a number between 1 and 12.
The answer is 7.
So number 7. Okay, so number 7. Let's just see what number 7 is. Monte Morris and Deion Waiters. So we get Deion Waiters back on our team. So I mean, the rest of the offers weren't great, but we got Monte Morris and Deion Waiters. So that's pretty cool. And we'll go with that. And then we'll go on to training camps and see. So we're going to have a lot of guards now, of course. But James Wiseman as our backup center, or starting center, I should say, is going to be nice. And then let's go to Monte Morris. And then let's go give this other one to Mikal Bridges, maybe. And then we'll go with that. So now, let's go ahead and look at our rotation together. Now, if we don't make the playoffs, I think we should be able to make the playoffs in the East. But if we don't, that's fine. And then we'll have another. If we don't win a championship, we're going to keep this series going if you guys want to see another episode of it. So, Mikal Bridges. Did I trade Rodney Hood? I did not. So, Rodney Hood's going to move to small forward, I think. I think that's probably the best thing to do because he's going to go up to an 80. So, Rodney Hood at the starting small forward spot. So, Lowry, Mikal Bridges, Rodney Hood, Tobias Harris, James Wiseman, Schroeder, Monte Morris. We could move either Schroeder or DeLon Wright to shooting guard. Monte Morris, or let's move DeLon Wright to backup shooting guard, I guess. So let's do that. That way we don't have too many point guards coming out the bench. And we'll do that. And that should be good. So now, that's our bench. So, you know, it's not bad. It obviously has a lot of guards coming off it, but we'll work with it. We're at a 3-star proficiency at grit and grind. If we go up, we can't go up anywhere. Okay, so that sucks. So, we're going to go ahead and simulate this full season. Let's see if we can make the playoffs. If not, next episode, we will have a punishment wheel to deal with. Let me know what you guys think so far. I've said that a lot, but I really do need you guys' feedback in order for me to continue this series. But let's go ahead and see how this team does. In the season, Giannis Antetokounmpo is your MVP. James Wiseman does win Rookie of the Year. DeMarcus Cousins is your 6th Man of the Year. Kawhi Leonard is Defensive Player. Jamal Murray is your Most Improved. And Mike Budenholzer is your Coach of the Year. So not bad. All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team. We did win 25 games, which is obviously not good enough for the playoffs. So we're going to have to do another punishment wheel. But I'm going to save that for the next episode if you guys do want to see another episode. Hit that like button. Comment down below if you guys want to see this continued. If you don't, that's fine. I thought I'd try something new. And, you know, whatever you guys decide, I'll continue to do it. If not, we'll just go back to doing the regular rebuilds. But I thought this could be fun. Think of this as a, you know, multiple... like a My League, realistic My League series, like, you know, when you do a multiple team My GM thing. But instead, this is kind of a long processed out rebuild with challenges in it. And, you know, I know there's some, it wasn't a perfect episode. There's some things that need to be changed and some things that could be improved. Don't get me wrong, I know that. So let's just go to see who wins the championship here real quick. The Clippers have won the championship. So if you guys want to see the next episode, we'll have to do another punishment. And then we're going to try again and win another championship. If not, that's fine. Like I said, just let me know. But it's Crushables, and I'm saying peace.